Delhi.
Hello, everyone. I am April Holt's mom, Jamie Dickerson, and this is
Mary Beth Steed, and I'm Elise Steed's mom.
And we have been connected through TikTok through the tragedies of both of our daughters' deaths, both by domestic violence, something that no parent should have to experience, something that you don't expect to ever happen to your child. We are partnering up just to support one another and other mothers, other parents throughout the country that we are able to help and just walk alongside, because it's so important to have a support group. There's a group called the Alliance for Hope that is just out there just to help families just like ours. Yep, she's got the shirt on. And so they're literally there just to help get justice for families just like ours. And the Justice Project, which is a how would you put it?
Appendage of Alliance for Hope, or
Yes.
partners with them.
Yeah, partners.
I've started a group called Voices for Hidden Homicides. And hidden homicides are suspicious deaths that aren't usually identified by the police or the medical examiner's office, usually staged homicides to look like suicides, accidental, or overdose, and sometimes drownings in bathtubs, pools, hot tubs, those kinds of things.
And so my daughter has her case. It was a staged suicide, later on changed to a homicide. She was murdered by her husband. And your daughter, if you want to give it just a
My
short.
daughter was a strangulation that happened 2.5 hours later. We believe was a suffocation after that, and bludgeoning to the head.
And so I hate to say the legal entities have failed our families, but they have, and we've had to be our own daughter's advocates. We've had to get justice. We are still fighting. There are grandkids in both of our cases involved, not in all cases that we see, but in both of our cases there's been grandkids involved, which leave them in the hands of people that they shouldn't be in, and that we fight for justice to have them with us. So just as a whole, we ask for support and love. We are going to be posting many videos about this. I know that many of my followers out there have walked alongside me through my daughter April Holt's case, and I'm asking that you walk alongside the Alliance for Hope, the Justice Project, and all of us mothers that are going to continue to fight. We will be highlighting different case studies, different ones that you guys can go along and support, because with the more support we have, we're heard. One voice isn't heard like many voices are. So we are going to continue to fight. There are statistics showing over 4,000 of these hidden homicides per year, and that is ridiculous. And we are going to make sure that we stand firm on what we know is the truth, and we're going to continue to fight. But we're just going to ask that you guys not only share these videos, but you guys start to get the words out. So Voices, do you want to give the definition of Voices?
Voices is a group that's come together. Our goal is to help people get justice for our family members, and also to make new laws giving families of victims more rights, and actually using the 10 factors of domestic violence, homicide, suspicious deaths to identify these cases so they don't go cold, and the investigations are done properly from the very beginning too. And also getting the education out of strangulation and what that means and what that looks like, the soft kill and how quickly these things can happen, and then go unnoticed, because there's so many misconceptions. Even a lot of medical personnel don't understand strangulation and how quickly it happens. And that there's not always outward signs of these things. And in my daughter's case, there was a strangulation and then a smothering and actually bludgeoning to the head that was there, that were all ruled as an overdose because she had a substance in her body, and that's what they chose to, because the investigation went so bad, they ruled it as an overdose instead of actually looking into her injuries.
Which then, again, it leaves us to sit here and have to fight for them. It leaves us as mothers not only having to be grieving parents, but also be investigators, which we're just having to learn along the way. This has been something that no parent wants to endure, and I'm so grateful to have now a group of mothers that I get to walk alongside, because until you go through something like this, you don't know the support that you need. But now we need the support of others, so that we can start to, like she said, change laws, get policies and procedures changed, which I'm working in my local area, and we are going to be working, not just, I'm from Tennessee, she's from Florida. We are doing this nationwide. This is not just a one area thing. People are being, these cases are being misunderstood, they're being misread, they're getting lack of attention, and that is due to the justice system, and we need to no longer stand for that. We are going to have to stand up and stand firm on what we believe is true, and we're going to have to fight for that, and along with all of you, our voices will be heard. And so that is our main goal.
We're louder together and we're stronger together.
Absolutely. And so we're going to continue to fight. And so we just want to thank you for taking this time, and you're going to see a lot more videos coming your way about information. If you or you know anybody that is in a domestic violence situation right now, or you even have a concern of that, please, 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 you can share our information with them, you can share my information with them, and please give them the help numbers that are local to their area so that they can get out safely. Don't wait. Don't wait any longer. My daughter would be here today if she didn't wait. And so I just beg of you to get out. We can even also send you a list of signs to look for. So if you contact me, I can send you that list that has a checklist, and you can see that, hey, you are in grave danger, and we want to help you get out. So please reach out to us.
One other thing is, strangulation is not a loss of temper. It is an assault and a threat on your life. And it's going to be repeated behavior, and it's going to become lethal. 750 to 800% chance that person that strangles you is going to come back and kill you. And for my daughter's case, that happened the same day he strangled her. He came back and killed her. So you don't always have another day to get out.
Exactly. And so please get out now if you can, and encourage anybody in your life that you know that is showing signs, even if it's mental, physical, emotional, whatever that abuse is, to get out now, because it can lead to something else, including death. So we thank you again for from getting on here and following us. There is going to be so much more to come, because we're going to make change together. All right.
And I just want to say, up in heaven, we're out here today, and both of our daughters are looking at us now. And
Yes.
I love you, Elise.
And I love you, April.